Hey everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and tonight for dinner we are going to a Brazilian steakhouse barbecue. And this is gonna be my very first time to ever go to a Brazilian steakhouse, so I'm glad that my first experience will be in Brazil. There's a lot of culture that surrounds Brazilian barbecue, and I know it's gonna be all you can eat meat and the juices are gonna flow, and I know there's a whole salad bar as well. We're gonna find out, and I'm gonna share all the meat with you in this video. How are you, man?
Good, good. Welcome to Rio, man.
Thank you, thank you. What's the name of the restaurant that we're going to?
Churrascaria Palace.
Churrascaria Palace.
Yeah, Churrascaria
Right.
means a steakhouse.
Awesome.
In Portuguese, and the name of the Churrascaria, it's Palace.
Awesome. And then we decided to take the metro because traffic is bad, and it was just one stop. Get ready for some serious meat.
Yes.
We walked over to Copacabana, the area of Copacabana, and this is where the steak is, the Churrascaria. Oh man, I cannot wait to eat some meat. Obrigado. And already it's pretty full this evening, but then, yeah, the meat aroma. And then Guilherme has arranged a room in the back here, I think. So it's quieter back here. We're gonna be able to film. We're gonna come around with the meat. Oh man, yeah. Immediately as you step in here, you can smell like the roasted aroma of the meat. Oh, we just met with head chef Silva. Head chef Silva, right?
Yes.
Head chef Silva, he's bringing us into the kitchen to see where they're grilling, roasting the meat.
Very busy.
Okay, great, great.
This are the grill.
Oh. And all of the meat are on spits. They're all on stakes. They're all rotating. And what's really interesting are the different cuts of meat, which are different, specific to Brazil. The different cuts, the different parts of the meat that they use and how they cut it. And one of the, I don't remember the name. What's the cut of meat from the hump? The hump. Pisinha or something. Cupim. This is from the hump of the. And this is one of the special meats.
When you come to Brazil, eat cupim. Cupim. Bota aí, Silva.
Vai tirar só de cima, tá? Tá. Não tira embaixo não.
Guilherme was telling me that meat lovers, they love it because of the mix of fat and the flavor, the tenderness. And so what they do, all of the meat, apart from the ribs which are marinated, I think most of the meat is not really marinated, but it's just salted, it's roasted, and then when they take it off the grill, they just like they use their knife and just kind of like add a little bit of that rock salt onto the meat, and then it goes back on the grill. It's beef ribs?
Beef ribs.
Okay.
Come here, you see. Look, see?
The beef ribs cabinet. Oh, wow, they are huge and they're cooked for 12 hours.
12 hours. 2 days marination.
2 days marination and then 12 hours cooking. And you can see, you could probably just like pull out that bone and it would just like slide out.
He knows your channel.
How are you, man?
He's saying nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice.
I cannot take the meat sweats or my mouth watering any longer. We're going back to the table to start eating. Obrigado. Obrigado.
You have the translation in English. Cool.
So then this is coming for a churrascaria to always have a buffet as well, right? With salad and...
Salad, and it's good also like heart palms, artichokes, oysters, salmon.
Their condiment section is out of control. The dressings, the mustards, the barbecue sauce, the ketchup, look at this selection of olive oils, the sriracha, the chili sauces, the Tabasco. But then along with churrascaria, along with your meat, there's always a salad bar. So there's vegetables, there's different salads, there's tomatoes, there's heart of palm, there's some asparagus, and there's even some seafood. There's some oysters, there's some squid, and some stews. So you kind of balance. It's good to balance meat with vegetables.
Isso aqui é monange, tá chegando, ó. Yeah, usually you grab it.
Oh, yeah.
So the first meat has arrived. This is the hump. And normally you can start with the salad bar, but we had like, that meat was too tempting. We have to start immediately. Chef Silva has brought it to our table. And so the custom practice is you take the tongs, right?
Tongs, yeah.
And he slices off. Oh, just look at it, it's like flaking apart. And then you grab it, all the steam. Oh, look at, you can just see like the strings of that meat, the flakes of it. Oh, wow. Wow, that is amazing.
It's one of my favorite cuts.
So, how is it?
It's amazing.
Ribs. Oh, the ribs, the beef ribs. Oh my. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Obrigado. It's just like
A técnica que ele corta, muito experiente.
Costela prime ribs.
prime rib. Thank you, good having it.
You're welcome.
Eu acho que é melhor.
É melhor, então tá bom.
Tá bom? Tudo bem, tudo bem?
Obrigado, Chef Silva.
Agora só um minutinho, tá?
Tá bom, obrigado.
Fried banana, French fries.
Unbelievable. They just started coming around the meat, like coming around with the meat like a storm. Like I don't even know how to react. It's just unbelievable. He brought out the beef ribs. The beef ribs are massive, and you could just see like the meat wobbling around, and he like lifted the layer, like the cap of fat. He took out a slice of that meat, and then like his technique of slicing it, of cutting it, the tenderness just shines. You can tell it's just gonna melt in your mouth. Like I haven't even tasted the meat, but we already got 3 types of their primest, best, most well-known meats. This is plate number 1, and it just looks, it's just like dripping with juices and glistening with fat. We should go back to that first meat that he served, which is the cupim. And you can see how this is the layer that is roasted, and then underneath that's the underside. But yeah, Ying already said it is just unbelievably good.
Vai. Eu corto pedacinho.
Oh wow, the mix of fat, and like it's almost like, it's so tender, it's almost like stringy, it just strings apart. And I love how the outer edge is kind of crispy from being roasted, but it's like so soft, and yeah, that is pure wow meat. You have to pace yourself, otherwise you can go crazy here.
We call like an adult playground, like an adult.
It is. Okay, next up I gotta try the beef ribs. Oh man, that just, you definitely do not need a knife for that.
Cheers.
The ribs are so tender and so stringy and so flavorful. This one is the sirloin, or the prime rib.
That's the prime.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Prime rib is unbelievable. The juiciness, and I like my meat rare, so that is like like the pure saltiness of it. Wow. Oh, lamb. Yes. Obrigado. Okay. Yeah, seriously, just after being here for only 10 minutes, like the meat comes around so fast, you can already tell you just need to pace yourself, or you could just go meat crazy and be stuffed in like 30 minutes, but you wanna pace yourself, you wanna relax, you wanna keep on eating for as long as possible. Okay, got some chilies, some of the preserved, like kind of like pickled, oiled chilies to go with the meat next. Let's try another bite of let's go back to the hump. And yeah, you don't even need a knife. You can just fork cut it. And then I'll try it with a Scotch bonnet chili on top. And as I was taking that bite, oh,
Carolina Reaper.
that has a little heat to it. He brought some of the Carolina Reaper chili sauce. We immediately have to change our course of eating and try some of the Carolina Reaper sauce. Is that too much for one bite? That's a good amount. Let's try it. Carolina Reaper sauce on, yeah.
Oh man, stoked.
Oh, the flavor is amazing. Oh, it's not too spicy, but the flavor it's like a very overly pronounced habanero,
Yes.
kind of like going up your nose a little bit.
That's some flavor too, though. Some flavorful chili.
See, you can feel the burn, but very good.
Yeah.
This is one of the national drinks of Brazil, a caipirinha. Said. It's sweet and sour and refreshing. That does taste very good after a bunch of Carolina Reaper chili sauce. Oh man, that is it's addictive spicy. It's so good.
It's a top Sirloin steak.
Yeah.
Wow, look how it just comes away.
We also call
Where?
Yes. Oh, it's too tender. We haven't even had a chance to get salads because the meat just comes around and it's so good. This one is the top sirloin. And that fat cap is just unbelievable. Look at that cut. I just have to add a little scoop of the Reaper. That Carolina Reaper sauce, it's like addictive spicy. Once you start eating it, you can't stop. And that fat cap, it's melting on my tongue right now.
shoulder steak.
Você com a carne muito boa, macia.
1985, Chef Silva. He is a meat master. He has been working with Nate carving meat, cooking meat for over 35 years. The beef shoulder. Oh, the juiciness. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, the strings of that, the grains of that, the juiciness of that. I just bit down and it squirted.
The
Shoulder is amazing. This one is the lamb loin or something with that fat cap. What another beauty. It's kind of curled up a little bit. And again, oh, that ratio of 50% fat. It's so fatty and so tender. Okay, Chef Silva just brought around the lamb chops with mint sauce. Oh wow, the meat it never stops. But I am gonna take a break because I need to try the heart of palm to break up the fatty meats. This is the heart of palm. Oh, that just slices. It's so soft, like cheese. Oh, it's wonderful. It's kind of like bamboo shoot, but it's really juicy. Okay, this one is the next, the sweet palm. Wow, that almost has a honey taste to it, but again, it has that bamboo shoot kind of consistency.
Enough for you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Dripping.
Back to the meat, and he just served me an ostrich steak. It's really lean and it's similar to beef, but even with a more pronounced flavor to it, and really lean and flavorful.
Ponta da picanha. Muito boa, especial.
Chef Silva just does not, he just does not let up on us. He just keeps coming around with the steaks of meat. This one is like a veal steak. I have not even seen the bottom of my plate yet this meal. And again, that fat cap. Oh, it's so juicy. Look at that. It's like a fat helmet on this piece.
Because Rafael is doing the web check-in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, okay. Wow. That might be the juiciest piece yet.
Everything he brings, there's no way to refuse.
I'm starting to get a serious case of the meat sweats. And Chef Silva, he just does not let up. No breaks for Chef Silva. The meat is flowing and we have not repeated anything.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Chef Silva's creation. It's the chorizo meat and then also another type, but that is juicy and he cooked it on that hot plate. That's hot, fresh, extraordinary juicy. Oh, wow. That one's just like more firm, but it's so juicy.
Vai, pô, esse cara aí é o maior do mundo.
Almost forgot about the lamb ribs. Lamb chops. Wow. I think I just got an entire cap of fat in that bite. Oh, salad.
That's the owner's salad.
Time for some vegetables. This is the owner's salad that Guilherme ordered. There's lettuce, there's tomatoes, there's onions. Oh, there's tomatoes. And that salad tastes extra good right now after that much meat.
Saúde.
Saúde.
Tchim-tchim.
Você mais o Antônio
Foi.
veio durante o dia.
Foi.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Pirarucu, selvagem. Pirarucu. Ó, já nos preparativos para região da Amazônia lá, Belém do Pará.
We are definitely slowing down the meat. The meat is hitting us hard. But he came around with a skewer. This is a freshwater Amazon fish, which we gotta try.
Pirarucu.
It's so firm. It's almost like chicken. Really good.
Deixa eu tirar foto.
These are the ribs of the fish,
Espera, não serve ainda não. Mas deixa ele different fish.
but also an Amazon fish.
Yeah, senão não só deixa retinho.
Okay, we've got one more. This is the last of the meats, and this is another Amazon fish, the ribs of the fish. Chef Silva, the man, the hero of the night. Okay.
Stella Prime.
This was a serious protein overdose. I'm like, could be the jet lag, could be the Caipirinha, could be just the straight up meat sweats. But like, I don't know if I can get off this sofa seat right now. Physically, I don't think I can. Wow. That's great. I'm like almost to the brim with meat right now. Chef Silva insisted that we have the ribs. These are straight fish ribs. I've never seen it looks like a pork rib, but it's fish. And that like literally is like the texture of like pork and chicken. Wow. That's crazy and amazing. You would not believe that's fish. Yeah, that's like straight chicken. Like chicken ribs. Chef Silva. What a man. Hi. What a man. What a chef. The hero of the night, Chef Silva.
Thank you.
He like took care of us, his service, and the way he served us and carved us the meat, that was phenomenal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Obrigado.
Whoa.
We've moved on to dessert. This is one of their house dessert. It's called Cat's Egg. It's ice cream with a variety of different, with a variety of different chocolates, and then he drizzled on. Obrigado.
That's their creation.
Oh wow. Oh, that chocolate sauce. I'm not that huge on desserts, but after eating that much like salty meat, a few bites of sweet dessert tastes really good actually. And that completes this Churrascaria Brazilian steakhouse barbecue experience. Man, at this stage, what's up, man?
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Obrigado. At this stage in the Brazilian steakhouse experience, it's just hard to walk, it's hard to think. It's, wow, that was a meat experience of your dreams.
Obrigado. Obrigado.
You know that feeling of coming out of a movie theater, like after you've been sitting in a theater for 3 hours? That's like the exact same feeling I'm getting right now. It's like a different world out here. That really was the Brazilian meat of your dreams. That was like every dream, every thought I had about Brazilian meat is now in my stomach. My first time to have a Brazilian steakhouse experience, and yeah, that exceeded my expectations. The different cuts of meat, everything was different, everything tasted different, the textures, the varieties, the different wellnesses of the meat. Huge thank you to Guilherme and to Rafaela. And by the way, Guilherme, he was also making a video, Rio for fun, Rio for food. I'll have his links in the description box below. And yeah, that was so much fun to hang out. It's such a social, one tip is that you want to pace yourself. Don't like take too much meat too fast at once, or you will just be stuffed in like 10 minutes because the meat just doesn't stop. Okay, that was an amazing meal. I want to say a big thank you for watching this video, and if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be publishing an entire huge series of Brazil food from around the country. We're going to be traveling around the entire country, so be sure to check out all of the other videos in this Brazilian food tour series. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Rio de Janeiro. Good night. See you on the next video.